What is up, guys? Hey, it's my first face reveal video. Hey. So, just doing this because I wanted to, and also because I needed a video to post tomorrow, and if I didn't do this, I'd have nothing to post. So, here we go, face reveal. I'm also going to reveal that I have bought a PlayStation camera. Yay! So, you'll be able to see this face a lot more in my upcoming videos because I will have that set up so that when I stream, you can see my face. So it'll be there for the stream, it'll be there for when I post the stream on YouTube, whether that be in parts or the full stream or whatever, you'll be able to see me. So there you go, PlayStation camera coming in, should be in next week sometime. I don't know when yet. I got the free shipping because I'm cheap and I don't have money to get the 2-day shipping, and it ain't that serious. It ain't like ooh, I have to have it right now type of deal. Like, it can wait. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. So that's coming. But for now, here's a vlog video, my first ever. There you go. It's my face. It's what I look like. Now you know. So today, my first vlog, I'm gonna do a guitar setup. Now, you can tell from my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel, of course, that I play video games. But what you can't tell from that, and what you might not know, is that I also play the guitar. So I figured, hey, why not show y'all my setup, my guitars, my amps, what I got to work with, what I'm playing with. So first, we'll start with my guitars. So here we go. Okay, first to start off, I have 2 electric guitars, this one, and one in that case right there, and 1 acoustic, this one. So first, I'm going to show you my electric. This is actually my newest of my 3 guitars. This one is, you can see here, a Gibson Les Paul Studio, right there. Les Paul Studio, 2016, it'll say on there. You most likely can't read that, but it says 2016. So 2016 Gibson Les Paul Studio. It's very nice. I like it. It's my newest one and my favorite one. It's the only one out of my 3 that is a male, has a male's name. This one I named Ray. So this is Ray, my Gibson Les Paul that my father bought me. So next we will go on to my acoustic. This one my stepmom gave me, my father's wife. This is an Epiphone. So this one's a Gibson, and this one's an Epiphone. If you know guitars, you know this, but if you don't, then you probably won't. Gibson and Les Paul. Gibson and Les Paul, what? Gibson and Epiphone are actually owned by the same company. Epiphone's owned by Gibson. So what happens is Gibson is made in America by like specialist, handmade, handcrafted, very, very well made, and then Epiphone's made overseas. So it's a lot cheaper. It's cheaper made and sold for cheaper. So it's basically the same thing, but it's cheaper. And not as good, but about 90% as good. So it's pretty good. Like, if you don't have the money for a Gibson, but you really want one, you'll be fine just with an Epiphone. There's no harm in that. So here we have an Epiphone Hummingbird. And the reason it's called that is because you can see here in this thing called the pick guard, which is what guards the body from getting scratched up by your pick. You can see those hummingbirds right there, getting some nectar from the flowers. So this is my acoustic. Her name is Alice, and she plays really well. I really love her, and for my acoustic stuff, this is great. Could not really ask for a better guitar. So I really like that. And then on to my 3rd and final guitar, my 2nd and final electric. This one my grandpa got me, my mom's dad. This is a Fender See right there, Fender Squier Stratocaster. So this one has actually, where the Gibson has two pickups, has the neck and the bridge pickup, and then this switch to switch between them from the neck, both, bridge. It's only got 3 sections. This one has 3 pickups. It has one for the neck and one for the bridge, like the Les Paul does, but this one also has a middle pickup. So this switch, bring it over to the light so you can see better. So this switch has more dials, more sections, where the Les Paul only has 3, one for the neck, one for the bridge, and one for both. This one has a lot more. It has the top for the neck, then the next one is for the neck in the middle at the same time, then right in the middle, just for the middle pickup, then the next one's for the middle and bridge pickup at the same time, then all the way down just for the bridge pickup. So this one has a lot more to play with. This one has lower gauge strings on it. These have the 10 gauge strings on it because my band wanted me to tune down, so I was like, let me get some heavier strings so I can tune down and make it a deeper sound. So these have lower gauges. It also has this, the whammy bar, so that when you play, you can push this and it changes the tune. You hear that? Instead of just being 1, it makes it wait. So there we go. This is my Fender Stratocaster. Her name is Roxy. It's Roxanne, but Roxy for short. So we have my Fender Stratocaster named Roxy. We have my Epiphone Hummingbird named Alice, and my Gibson Les Paul named Ray. So those are all my guitars, and now on to my amps. I have 2 amps. So first we have the first amp I got, which came with my Fender Stratocaster with Roxy. This is a small little personal Fender amp. Not too big, not big at all. It's just small. We can see it up with me, like it's up to my shin, not even to my knee. Like it's not that big at all. But it was the first amp I had, and for the longest time was the only amp I had, so it's what I used. It has the input plug, of course, the plug for headphones, and the power right here. You have the volume knob, the gain, which is basically like the static, and it's real hard for me to describe, but if you know what it is, you know what it is. And then the drive, which it's like an overdrive pedal. You have it out and it's off, so it's just normal, but then you have it in and overdrive's in, which gives it more gain and more power, so it sounds louder. Then you have the drive volume, which is the volume for when the overdrive's on. This volume, the normal volume's for when it's off. You have the treble, which is the higher sounding strings, the middle for the middle strings, and the bass for the lower sounding strings. And yeah, that's basically it. You have the back here, which tells you things like be careful because it's electric. So yeah, there we go. This is my first amp, and now my second and only other amp, the one that I got with my Gibson Les Paul Ray. This one is a Fender Mustang. To be more exact, you can see here on the back, it'll tell you it's a Mustang 3V2. So this one's real nice. So I can show you this. It's first off, it's a lot bigger than the other. You can see them side by side, and you can see, yeah, it's a lot bigger. Here on top, you'll see you have the input plug right there, the gain, the volume, the treble for the high sounding strings, middle for the middle strings, bass for the low strings, reverb, and then the master volume key for everything. And then here we have a little screen Now, I will show you what this does. Now turn this on. You see, when you turn it on, screen comes on, and it tells you, look, let me turn the volume all the way down so that I don't blow out your ears. But it tells you, see, it says Liquid Solo, and then it has all these preset dial stuff, where you can change that to 1, Whitechapel Heavy, 2, Intro Clean. You can keep going on and on and on, up to 99, Basic 2000 Metal. So there's 100 preset dials, and as you can see, each one's different. They come with different stop pedal. Like this one has the green box, and this one has the big fuzz. Some of them are empty. That one's compressor. So they each come with a different stomp pedal, a mod, a delay, and a reverb. So that makes each one of the 100 preset ones sound different. And if you want a certain preset one, like for instance, you want the Whitechapel Heavy, but you don't want the overdrive pedal on, well, you're in luck, because you can either, you have two options. You can either come over here and press the stomp button right here, and boom, it turns the stomp pedal off. No more overdrive. Or if you're doing it like mid-song while you're playing, you can't stop playing and come over here to press a button. So what you do is it comes neat and handy with a little pedal of its own. So that would be this pedal. This pedal plugs into the back, and you can come over here and you set them. So there's two pedals. One can be set to stomp, one to mod. It could be stomp, mod, delay, or reverb, any of them. You can have them set to whatever, and you do that through here. You press the utility button, and then till you get to this. And then this is what these two buttons would stand for. So right now I want it set for stomp and reverb, and then you just press exit. So now, because this one, see, has stomp and reverb. So if you're playing and you want to turn the overdrive off mid-song, you just press this button, like that, and the overdrive's off. You want it back on, just press it again, and it's back on. And then the same for the reverb and the other button. So this is real nice. Comes with that pedal, 100 presets. This is the amp I use most of the time, as you can imagine. If I only have to pick from this one and the smaller one, of course, I use this one. So there we go, turn it off. So that's my setup. I have these two Fender amps, Gibson Les Paul, Epiphone Hummingbird, and a Fender Stratocaster. So there you go. So now you know, I play video games and guitar. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.